Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Today is Sunday, July 26th, and we are giving you your Lotus Energy forecast for the day. All right, today is a pretty special day because we have the Saturn retrograde starting today. So instead of a horoscope, I'm going to do the message for each zodiac sign based off of what the Saturn retrograde energy is bringing. Now, we're going to get into the astrology in a bit, your advice from your spirit guides for each zodiac sign. But first, let's start with some affirmations. Today, I have the Super Attractor deck. So we're going to get a message and we're going to talk about it collectively as a group, what the message spirit guides are giving us concerning our spiritual journey here on planet Earth. There we go. The message today is I let the universe catch up with my dreams. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. So, this is a very clear message that manifesting, it's called the law of attraction, not the law of effort, right? So, with manifesting, if you find that you're doing more and doing more, but spending less time thinking, dreaming, and visioning, then you're doing it the wrong way. This is just a gentle reminder from our spirit guides that you have to dream it into existence. That is just the rule on this planet. So, today, Sunday, July 26th, take some time out to just sit and fantasize about what you would like your life to look like, what you would like your finances, your career, your relationships, just fantasize and then allow the law of attraction to start moving in your direction. That is our spirit guided affirmation for today. Welcome in, guys. This is the Lotus Energy Forecast. We do have people watching us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Thank you guys for being here. We do this show every morning at midnight, and then we send it out on the social media channels to give you guys something to start your day. So now let's get into the astrology for today, Sunday, July 26th. Well, the anchor today is that Saturn stations retrograde in Aries. Saturn officially halts its forward motion in the fiery sign of Aries today, beginning its annual, this is a journey that it happens every year, retrograde journey, and it's going to last until December 10th, 2026. So, for the next 6 months, we are all going to be under a Saturn retrograde. What does that mean? Okay, think of it as a cosmic structural audit. Like how the IRS audits our taxes. Well, the planet Saturn is auditing our lives. Mercury retrograde, we just came out of that. It messed up our communication, but Saturn retrograde turns our focus to our long term goals. Because remember, it's an audit. That's what you want to keep in mind when I go through each zodiac sign and give you your message. The message here is what you're doing now in your life. Does it line up with your long term goals? Does it line up with your boundaries? Do you have personal discipline? So you're going to be asked, all of us actually are going to be asked over the next 6 months, what you are building, is it actually sustainable? Or are you actually burning yourself out? Ooh, it's going to hit hard for some of us who have been doing exactly that, right? So, this is what I want you guys to know. Don't fear this shift. If things are being removed from your life, if you find you're, at the middle of a breakup, the end of a breakup, job lets you go, you have that health scare, these things are coming around because Saturn is taking away anything that is not built on a solid foundation. So that's what you want to keep in mind for the next 6 months. Whatever is being removed from your life is being removed because it wasn't built on a firm and solid foundation. Use this energy to slow down, review your commitments, and reinforce your boundaries. Okay? All right. So, concerning the moon today, moon enters our grounded Capricorn. So, it's going to step out of playful Sagittarius and into the disciplined, results driven Capricorn. Because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, this lunar shift perfectly aligns with Saturn's retrograde station today. It's going to cut through that fluff and drama, bringing a strong appetite for practical success, clear boundaries, and tangible progress. So we're going to start to see like a little bit more of seriousness energy coming in. Am I on track? Am I making progress? That's what your thoughts are going to be. No more playing around. It's time to get serious, right? So today you want to focus on what is real and what is actionable. It's a great Sunday for setting your weekly intention, organizing your schedule, or celebrating quiet personal victories. Now, we also have a power shift happening today, September, Sunday, September, July 26th. Why am I saying September? Something's coming in September. So the power shift is Sun in Leo is going to oppose Pluto in Aquarius. This is a transit that creates a pull between your individual desires, your ego, and your collective responsibilities. So power struggles or old fears of control can surface today. You want to lead with your authentic self-worth rather than trying to force an outcome. Let go of the need to prove yourself or control how others perceive you. And then we have the lunar nodes shift to Aquarius and Leo. So the North Node enters Aquarius and the South Node enters Leo today, creating a brand new 18-month cycle for the collective. This is the universe's way of nudging us away from excessive self-centeredness or seeking constant external validation and towards community innovation, collaboration, and authentic contribution. So we got a lot of stuff going on today. Are we ready to hear what the individual messages are for each of our zodiac signs? We're going to start with the fire signs. All right. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, listen up. Here are your messages for the Saturn retrograde. Remember, it's going to last from now until December. And we're going to pull a tarot card message to go with your Saturn retrograde message as a follow-up message. Okay. Now remember, Saturn's golden rule. Saturn rewards honest effort, patience, and clear boundaries. Anything built on real substance gets stronger now. Anything built on shortcuts gets a necessary tune-up. This is going to be a great test of your relationship because if you have a solid relationship in your life, it's going to thrive. If you have a relationship built on lies, it's going to fade away. Keep that in mind as we go through the next 6 months. So Aries, Saturn is retrograding in your sign. It's time to review your personal stamina, identity, and leadership style. Stop rushing every goal and build a foundation that wouldn't cause burnout. Your message, Aries, is self-care. Queen of Pentacles says it's time for you to focus on taking care of yourself. Leo, this Saturn retrograde, audit your long-term expansion and daily balance. Review where your time and energy are going. Release drained obligations so you can pour into what genuinely lights you up. And your tarot message, Leo, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. All right. It goes in alignment with your Saturn retrograde message saying that you need to keep the long-term goal in focus. Right. And finally, Sagittarius, strengthen your home and personal roots. Look at your boundaries around family, living space, and emotional security. Build a home base that truly supports your ambition. Your message, Sagittarius, Nine of Wands, that is protection, that is boundaries. So your spirit guides are asking you to protect your home and family. And this is what's going to happen for you over the next 6 months under this Saturn retrograde. Your energy is going to be there. All right, let's go to the water signs Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, clean up task backlogs and daily flow. Review your workflow, daily responsibilities, and emotional boundaries. Clear away task clutter so you aren't carrying unnecessary background stress. Your message today, Cancer, is Three of Wands. So this is like keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the future, right? As you're clearing up these backlogs, as you're reviewing your work, keep the long goal in mind, is what your message is. Scorpio, speak with authority and double check your details. It is time to review contracts, communication channels, media projects. Make sure your message is grounded in facts and rock solid boundaries. Your message, Scorpio, Page of Wands. This is about looking to the future. There is exciting opportunities coming up for you. You got to be ready to take them. And then we have Pisces. Rebuild your confidence and personal authority. Step into full ownership of your path. Let go of self doubt and replace vague hopes with clear step by step action plans. Your message is the Hanged One. So it's time to make a decision and to change your perspective. All right. You want to look at things from a different point of view. This will help you, Pisces, in terms of rebuilding your confidence. Okay, let's go now to the earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, Taurus, refine your inner circle and future vision. Take a clear eyed look at your social network and long term dreams. Your focus is on connection that are reciprocal and grounded in mutual respect. Your message, Taurus, ooh, you got the death card. So for Taurus, I feel like this 6 months is going to be bringing you some endings, but these endings are necessary because these relationships weren't built on solid connections. Virgo, you're being asked with this Saturn retrograde to reevaluate key commitments and agreements. Look closely at your core partnerships, both personal and professional, and ensure responsibilities and expectations are clear and fair. Your message, Virgo, you have new opportunities coming in, Ace of Pentacles. So that's why you're being asked to reevaluate your key commitments because you need to make room for the new that is coming in and new things that are in alignment with where you're truly heading. Capricorn, you're being asked over the next 6 months to restructure your daily habits and your self care. As your ruling planet turns inward, working harder isn't the answer, but setting smarter boundaries around your work schedules and health routine is. Your message, Capricorn, is the star. It's going to be a positive time for you. Lots of good things coming your way. So take this time right now to set your schedule and commit to it. Your habits, your daily habits, your self care are important right now because you have so much coming in. That is a message for the earth signs. And finally, let's go to our air signs Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Gemini, it is patience over speed over the next 6 months under this Saturn retrograde. You may feel called to organize your career goals, higher education, or financial plans. Focus on mastering your skills rather than looking for quick results. Your message, Gemini, is Seven of Pentacles. Literally patience over speed. So, see, my tarot messages are lining up with your Saturn retrograde messages. So, with this card, Gemini, your spirit guides are saying it's all coming, okay? You just got to be patient. The harvest is on its way. It's time to organize and get ready so things will work out well for you. Okay. Now we get Aquarius. Solidify your financial and value foundations. Review your budget, income streams, and personal worth. Clear out financial clutter and stand firm in what your time is worth. Ooh, Aquarius, great message. Your message is the sun. You're about to enter into success over the next 6 months. So work on solidifying your financial and value foundations, and things will start to turn around for you under the Saturn retrograde. And finally, Libra. Reclaim your creative discipline. Stop waiting for permission or external validation. Put structured routines behind your artistic projects, side hustles, or personal passions. Your message, Libra, is Five of Wands. There may be conflict around you, there may be competing goals. Get very clear on what you're creating. Okay? It is a time of you indulging into your creative mastery. Don't wait for permission. Go for gold because the energy is here for you to manifest something great. All right, that is all the messages for each zodiac sign. Of course, I want to remind you guys, I do readings. You can book me for a 15-minute, 30-minute, 60-minute reading, whether it's psychic or mediumship, whether it's about your purpose, your Saturn retrograde, or if you just need some healing, just reach out to me through my website, thelotusandthelight.com, and me or my staff are happy to accommodate you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed Sunday, July 26th. I hope that these Saturn retrograde messages bring you the comfort and clarity that you need. And I wish that everybody a happy Saturn retrograde. It's going to be here for 6 months. We might as well enjoy it, right? Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. I will see you again tomorrow, Monday, for your Lotus Energy Forecast. Bye for now.